All right. Audio is on. There we are. Okay. Look at us.
Look at us.
Yeah. Welcome everyone to
Hello.
woohoo.
Hello, world.
New campaign. All right. Tim.
There we are. There we are. Ooh, oh God. Oh, we have to start this? Okay.
You are
Well,
the
thank you for
man
being
of the
here.
night.
I am the man. All right. I'm just going to go right into this. We're going to get started. And again, for who you were not here a minute ago, I apologize for the 5+ minutes of narration that is about to come. But we're going to just get this adventure of Arcanus Rebirth begun.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to skip this song. As the cosmos continued to spin in the infinite expanse of the astral sea, single seed began to contemplate its existence. It sprouted roots and blossomed into a mighty tree known as the Eru Nimloth, or the God Tree. The Eru Nimloth spread its branches far and wide, creating the Anatali, or the Holy Woods in the tongue of the Elves. Over time, the garden expanded and gave birth to the elemental planes and the 4 elemental titans known as the Norsai. The Norsai tended to the elements, and the Anatari flourished. After a millennia, the Eru Nimloth bore fruit, and from that fruit came Amari, or the Queen of Eternity. Amari tended to the Anatari and to the Eru Nimloth, serving as the caretaker of the garden. But Amari grew tired of tending to the plants and creatures that arose within the Anutari, and so she wished to bear fruit of her own. Amari created 4 seeds and planted them at the base of the Eru Nimloth. From these seeds, entities arose known as Eternal. Marinway, Fanira, Loroel, and Boar. With the help of the Norsai, Amari forged a new world called it Arcanus, which she gifted to her children. Fanira created the Shadowfell and would bear a child who would become known as the Raven Queen. Loroel created the Feywild and shattered his essence within it, creating many Archfey who now rule there. Boar created Ysgard and fathered his children, Odin, and Amira, and their sister Nirel, who is the mother of Verka. Odin went on to create the dwarves and father many children, and Marinway watched over Arcanus and kept records of its history. Thousands of years passed and the races of Arcanus emerged, but the Norsai believed that Arcanus was their birthright, as the elements of fire, earth, water, and air came from them. This belief led to the Eternal War, a prolonged conflict that involved hundreds of years of war and death. Soldiers of men, elves, dwarves, and many others, along with the aid of the gods, fought in the war, but it reached a stalemate. Eventually, the children of Behemoth and Tiamat, known as the Dragon Lords to the people of Arcanus, played a crucial role in creating the Gates Eternal, this magical seal that kept the Eternals, gods, and Norsai trapped within their own realms. With time, the gods found ways to influence the world through their paladins, clerics, and pacts with mortals, and so Arcanus continues to thrive. But we begin our adventure on the continent of Tyril, where the earth rises high into mountain peaks, descends deep into lush forests, and the world is scarred from the great battles of a time long ago. The year is 1259 PGE, on the 21st of September, and we find ourselves in a small village of Rivertown, nestled on the eastern banks of the Gallimore River. Here, the fishing industry prospers, and the markets teem with merchants selling their wares. The village is surrounded by abundant forests, offering ample opportunities for game and foraging. The local rangers, who are unparalleled in their skills of woodsmanship and hunting, serve as the protectors of the town, ensuring peace and security for all its citizens. Amidst this peaceful existence, something stirs. 6 separate destinies are about to intersect, bringing with them a purpose greater than any individual could have imagined. For the future of Arcanus, a land that spans far beyond the reaches of Rivertown, may well rest in their hands. It is a world of magic and mystery, of ancient power and untold secrets waiting to be uncovered. And as these 6 individuals come together, they will embark on a journey that will test the limits of their abilities and determine the fate of the world. We begin this Thursday in the early hours of the morning in a messy room on the 2nd floor of the Willow Tree Inn. A bleary-eyed Goliath in light robes slowly awakens after a lengthy sleep, catching his ally sprawled across on his bedroll. Naima, if you would please describe yourself.
I'm gonna need a sec to pull up my thing. As you'd expect from a resident of the local Hollow Mountain, is a Goliath standing roughly 8 feet tall, young for his race. It's white pale, bold, dark blue eyes. Wearing very loose, seems ceremonial robes, perhaps. And to his side, you'd see his staff, and attached to his belt a strange gem of some kind, it seems. Very strange. The one thing you will notice about Naima Thunderwatcher Calipine, as his full name is, his whole body is sprawled with tattoos and ritual markings all across his arms, body, legs, even across his face.
Right, Naima. As you wake, you see chainmail thrown across a singular chair, a great club on the floor, and Kiro sprawled, spread out, shirtless, on a thin bedroll. Kiro, if you'd please describe yourself. Muted.
Oops. Kiro is sprawled out on the floor, still asleep, snoring loudly, drool dripping out his mouth. He is also a Goliath, standing at about 9 feet tall. Older than his compatriot, probably middle to late 20s if you're using human years, which I think they do. He's not small. In fact, probably the largest creature you've ever seen. Not lean. He's got a gut, and he is extremely muscular. Think like, world's strongest man type of physique. So yeah, he's probably just laid out, one leg on his bed or mat, whatever he's got. No tattoos. But he does have a couple scars showing. No hair, no beard, nothing.
As you awaken and you rouse yourself, you see Kiro the sprawled out on the floor. You can hear some faint voices in the distance, down in the common room of the inn.
I get up, do a light stretch. I just kick his one leg that's hanging off. Hero.
I sit up. This room's too small.
I know. Lowlanders and their weird constructions.
Air hurts their brains to make too small.
Must be.
As you have this
Okay.
conversation, you can hear voices coming from downstairs in the common room. Getting louder and a little bit more distressed.
Let's go see. Oh. Just throw on a shirt, leave it unbuttoned, walk downstairs.
Naima, do you follow?
So I'll follow. I'll grab my staff, make sure my orb is still attached to my waist properly.
And it is. The Titan's eye is perfectly attached to your robe as it always is.
And I'll follow behind him.
You head downstairs to the
Ducking.
common room. Inside the Willow's Tree Inn. Inside the inn is dimly lit and cozy with the scent of wood smoke and roasting meats filling the air. Typically. But I had to back up. There's no smells of roasting meat in the air, but the scent of wood smoke from a fireplace. A large fireplace takes up one wall where travelers gather around it to swap stories and warm themselves after a long day. As you head down the stairs, you can see a young human woman in a green dress wearing floral apron. This is the barmaid Lily, who you met the night you arrived. She is who showed you to your rooms. She is speaking with a human man who seems concerned at what Lily is telling him. Trey, if you could describe yourself.
Oh, hey, I'm Trey. Black hair, little silver tips on it. Although I look young, it's just something cool. All of my armor has like a iridescent sheen to it, almost like the skin to like a trout fish. Outside of that, I got a little bow, I got a sword, and I got some rope on my hip. And a bag full of fish. Wait, maybe I don't have a bag full of fish. I'm sorry. That's me.
You. The young barmaid Lily looks at you, Trey, and says, "As I said before, I arrived this morning for my shift. Things began as they usually did. I stoked the fire, I began tidying up from the night before, and as the morning went on, Rosie never came down." And Trey, you would know Rosie is the halfling innkeeper at the Willow Tree Inn. Rosie never came down, which is very much not like her. She enjoys an early start. She is often up before I arrive. Early bird catches the worm, she always says, and I'd respond with second mouse gets the cheese, but she never came down. So I went to her room and I knocked on the door and she isn't there. It's not like her. I tell you, Drog has already, and you know Drog as the half-orc cook of the inn. Drog has already gone off looking for her. As Naima and Kiro, as you come down, as she's saying this, Lily looks at you both and says, "Oh, hello, boys. I apologize. There'll be no breakfast this morning. Our cook is out. But if you need a bite, you can head over to the Rusty Anchor. They start serving breakfast about this time. I'm sorry." And she turns back to you, Trey.
What's this about Rosie being gone?
She wasn't here when I came in.
Is there anywhere that she would go? I mean, did she have family in town, or did she sleep? She slept here, obviously.
No, she lives here. Her family, all her family lives up in Thornsboro. She started this inn on her own. No, I'm not sure. I'm sure she's fine. Drog's already out looking for her. Mr. Silverfin, do you think you could show our guests to the restaurant so they could get some breakfast? I need to stay here in case Rosie returns.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Lowlander?
My name is Trey. How's it going? Food. Yeah, let's get you some food. Have you had some fish in breakfast? Oh my God. You don't think it's gonna work, but let me tell you, I know just the place. Just gonna keep
Okay.
nervously talking.
Right. As the three of you head out into the rough dirt roads of the town, you walk for a ways past the Bow and Arrow, which is the local Fletcher and bow shop. Across the bridge past the river market, where many sell their wares during the nice days. You go across the bridge past the river market and the Green Grove, which is the local herbalist shop. As you approach, nestled near the bustling docks of the Gallimore River, you find the Rusty Anchor, a humble yet well-known business within Rivertown. The exterior of the establishment boasts weathered wooden walls with a sign bearing its name hanging prominently above the entrance. White shutters frame the windows adorned with the telltale symbols of the sea. Fishing nets and anchors, the door, heavy and old, creaks as it opens, revealing the brass handle that invites visitors inside. As you open the door for Kiro and Naima, you enter the building, but Trey, for a moment, you hear a familiar voice from across the distance behind a tree. Psst, hey, Silver, over here.
But
You can see your old friend, Trent Baker. It's been a while since you've seen him. He hasn't been in town since since he sold his family's bakery after his parents died. He's dressed in dark leathers, shoulder-length hair tied in a small ponytail. He's got about 5 o'clock shadow, scruffy. Silver, over here.
I'll be right in. Apologies.
We'll get you food, Lowlander.
As you walk over, he goes,
Ugh.
you look good.
Yeah.
How's your mom?
You don't. I won't ask that.
Some of us have, some of us work. But anyways, speaking of which, Trey, I've got an opportunity that may pique your interests. Before you turn it away, listen. There's a carriage passing through our town in a few days, carrying valuable cargo. It's being guarded, of course, but I've learned ways we can get our hands on it.
It's just... Can't do it in town.
No. We'll plan ahead. I've got some boys, some connections, but it's not just any carriage. This is an opportunity of a lifetime, one that could set us up forever.
How many days? 2?
It was 3 or 4 days out, I think.
All right. I gotta think it over. You know, I just can't. I can't blindly. I don't have a crew. Gray and Bree are out on a mission for the next 5 days, so I can't bring them in.
Gray. They're too goody two shoes for this. They're not going to be in on this. Don't even worry about them. Listen. Take a look at this, and he'll think about it, and he'll open up a small bag that has several jewels in it. Think about it. We could be rich beyond our wildest dreams. It will even be hurting anyone who doesn't deserve it. These goods are going somewhere of very unsavory characters. Believe me, we're doing a public service by relieving them of their ill-gotten good gains.
See, giving me the line. How good is his sales pitch right now?
Give me an insight check.
Ooh, please.
Is this the first roll?
Yeah,
Yes,
and it went off the table. I was too excited to do it. Oh, that's mediocre. That's a 10.
10's you're low level. 10's it's what he's at. I mean, it's fairly obvious what he's asking you to do is not legal.
Yeah.
He's definitely asking you to rob a carriage. It's hard to tell if all the information's there or not, though. But he definitely has a job of some sort for you.
Yeah, it just sounds...
Whether you're interested in it, that's up to you.
You know, I'm probably not, but I don't want to disappoint him or anger him.
Sure.
So,
Yeah.
I'll just I'll take the information. I'll write it in my book.
Right. Sure. Here. It's 4
Alright.
days out.
Yeah, 24 hours.
Don't worry.
All right.
Right. Don't worry about anything. I've taken care of everything. We'll be in and out before anyone knows what happened. And as Trent grins, he puts half the jewels away and he tosses you a small ruby worth about 50 gold.
Okay.
Just a taste of what's to come.
I'll quickly put it in a pouch. I won't.
Yeah. Trust me, my friends have lucrative connections, and if you join me in this, you'll have access to them as well. All right, keep your nose clean. And he just kind of starts to walk away.
Yeah. I'll turn, head in and find these two guys. See if they're eating fish breakfast. All right. Fish and hash browns.
As you all enter, while that was happening, Kiro and Naima will say, as you enter, you see tables hewn from rough wood and scattered throughout the establishment, surrounded by benches draped in like nautical themed cushions. The menu is written in chalk on a large board behind the bar. Changes daily to show the freshest catch from the Gallimore River. On the board, you read specials for the day. There's a succulent Gallimore River salmon, the hearty fisherman stew, and the comforting fish chowder. This morning, you see a small assortment of patrons on this early Thursday morning. You see a couple enjoying some poached eggs, it looks like, at a corner table. A halfling man at the bar having some toast and some like mushroom coffee. And a couple of elves, one of which looks very disgruntled, looking down at some burnt eggs. Haven and Havelock, who would ever like to go first?
Oh, sure. Why not? Haven is a very tan-skinned elf with almost like platinum white hair. He has kind of like a little bit of bangs that kind of curl down, but most of his hair is tied back into a bun. He has kind of these bright purple eyes that you notice. And he's wearing, while he's eating, he probably has a bow leaning up against his chair. And, he has one, like, it's not a cloak or a cape, it's like a shoulder cape over his right shoulder, and a scimitar on his right hip.
And Havelock?
Sitting next to him is another elf, completely different from the way that he looks. Havelock is tall, about 6 foot for an elf, but he's got like aquamarine, like very fine-looking skin. He has these iridescent blue stripes, sort of like what you would see from the Na'vi in Avatar. He's got dark green hair that is pulled into like a faux hawk Dutch braid in the middle, and it goes like a long, like braided ponytail like down to his mid back. He's adorned with a scale mail that seems sort of like it's built from the ocean. He has a large shield that's down, leaning against his stool, with a long sword on his hip and a warhammer on his back, and he just can't seem to stop talking the other elf's ear off.
As Havelock's talking your ear off, Haven, you look down and your eggs they're not edible. It's burnt and charred. As you look up, you can see 2 waitresses, one a halfling and the other a tiefling.
I'm gonna... excuse me, can I bother you for one moment, please?
As you call over the waitress, a tiefling woman walks up to you. May, if you would describe yourself.
So May is a human-looking tiefling with small horns, dark black hair with light purple streaking through it, and some broad tattoos over her shoulders, and her skin goes from just normal flesh tone down to her hands, where it takes on almost a purplish hue. And she has very striking, like aqua green eye. But she comes over to you and she says, "Well, hello there. What can I get for you?"
Yes. I don't mean to be rude. But could you? Can I just get a second order of these that aren't so? And I'll kind of like put my fork through it and like really try to put it through because of how charred it is, and I'm like, ugh, it's a little tough.
"Well, yes, I'll bring those right back." And she'll take the plate and she'll kind of like turn her back around and she'll just kind of like prestidigitation them so that they're like a little softer. And then she'll turn around and just put them back down and be like, "That should be much better."
They are
No,
still
seriously,
black.
just try them.
What? They're better.
Okay, I'll try it. How do they taste, Tim?
They look a lot better, and they're less charred.
I'm just gonna.
From behind the bar, you can hear, "We're out of eggs, May. Finn didn't show up this morning, and trust me, Ragnar is cooking, and you do not want any from him unless you're looking for a low carbon in your diet."
Trust me, that's as good as it's gonna get this morning.
Thank you.
And you see,
Can I get the water, please?
Oh yeah, certainly.
you see Bridget, the waitress behind the bar, is quick-witted halfling, very sunny personality, very easygoing. She seems to joke around with the customers. Curly red hair, freckles, rosy cheeks. Sorry.
I will say, while no one's looking, I'm scraping my plates onto hay blocks. Or scraping my eggs onto hay blocks.
Love it. Sorry, give me 1 second. Ragnar comes out of the kitchen. Ugh, you see this heavier set, larger, almost piratey looking motherfucker, dark black skin, curly, long, mid-length, like curly hair, has like a bandana and like a apron that does not fit him. Does not look like he is normally meant for the kitchen. He goes, Bridget, where's Finn? I don't know. He just didn't show. It's really not like him. He's usually very punctual. And as you enter, that's just what you see.
I'm gonna walk up to the bar. Lowlanders. What's big?
Wow, you're a big one.
Yes, I need a lot of food.
Right. We can get you some bread.
I have eggs.
Maybe some cheese?
Out across.
I like this thing. Eggs.
Are you out of fish?
I'm literally
Well,
gonna
it's
just
not-
grab Haybox plate
Yeah.
and give it to Lope.
Oh! Craig, welcome.
Hey.
No, that's Finn's missing this morning. He didn't show up.
Fucking Finn, right? I mean, jeez.
And you know Finn's the cook here. He's a half elf, half wood elf cook here. He's normally pretty shy and reserved. Usually very punctual, May.
Yeah. How many people are here right now? Just a party.
There's two couples. There's a couple in the corner, and there's a halfling at the bar, and then the party.
I'll take those eggs if they're being handed to me. I'll take them.
I literally hand him the eggs.
Hero, that is probably the best thing you've ever eaten.
Oh,
That is so different than anything you've probably ever had.
where is more? I need more of this thing.
Oh,
Yeah, like,
darling, I'm so sorry. We are out of eggs.
That's it. We have to close. I can't do this. And Ragnar goes back in the kitchen, starts throwing things around. You get ping, ping, pong, 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 like pots and pans. Someone go find Finn.
Finn?
Someone go find me Finn. I can't do this.
Oh, I guess that'd be me.
I think it'd be wise, lass.
Yeah.
Bridget, look for you. Trey, this would be
Also,
alarming to you as a ranger, having two separate cases of
Yeah.
disappearing people.
Yeah. I'm just gonna kind of like turn and look at the big guys, puzzled, like in my face. Like,
These are the largest people you've probably ever seen.
yeah, and I'll look away. Where's Finn live now? Maybe we can go check his residence.
Does Finn have more eggs?
Possibly.
Well, we certainly don't have them.
Possibly. He grabs
Finn always
supplies on
goes
his
to market before he comes in.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Tracia, were you gonna come with me?
sure. Yeah. Definitely. I will
That'd be
escort
not
you,
a
my
big
lady.
help.
Naima and I come too.
So I must try these eggs that he speaks of.
There's
The
different kinds of
raw
eggs
egg.
too. Yeah. There's like chicken eggs. Then you ever had duck eggs? Or wait, you probably never had eggs at all. But they're not bad.
All right. Well, come back when you find him. Bring him right back here, May, or let us know what's going on. All right. So as the four of you leave, May, you know where Finn lives. He lives down the road on the riverside, not too far from here. You lead the way to this small little cabin. Finn lives alone. Family hailing from Upper Athos area. Door seems to be open on the cabin, which is strange.
No.
Give me a perception check. You and Trey. I don't imagine Naima and Kira are really aware of what they're looking for.
No, all we know is that there's eggs this way.
Yeah, in
Thanks,
Havelock and Haven, this like windstorm of stuff just happened, and you still don't have any new food.
And everybody just walks out.
Yeah.
I got a 10.
10 as well. All right.
Yep.
It's
Mediocre.
10's decent for what we're doing. It's me. We're level 2, guys. We're level 2. What you do see inside seems pretty barren. It's very lightly furnished. But you do see on the door is a slight blood smear. And a Trey, I'll say with your 10 and your expertise of what you are, you can see tracks heading east towards the bridge that goes across the river.
Human?
But it goes
tracks?
down into the river. Seems to be a dragging marks. It's hard to tell footprints.
Okay.
Kiro, I'll say with your Kira and Naima, it does. Give me I want you guys to give me a perception check for something else. This is something you guys might notice that they wouldn't.
14.
First roll of the night.
Ooh, 14.
18
Ooh.
plus 2 for dirty 20.
Naima,
Rolling hot.
what you see are most definitely wolf tracks.
I kind of look down for a second, hand down, looking at them. Taste for dirt a little bit.
Yeah.
And I look to Kiro.
I nailed
just
that.
give it-
Trey, I'll say you do see some human foot tracks as well.
I saying Goliath to Kiro.
I'm gonna
It seems we found it.
Seems we did. And
I'm sorry.
giant.
What do you mean by it?
I kind of just look at Kiro. So, but look,
Did you say that in giant? May.
Were you guys speaking in giant?
Yeah.
You state that you were speaking in giant? I
Yeah,
didn't
you
hear
have to
that.
make sure you're stating it. I didn't hear it.
Sorry.
I'll try and say it more clearly next time.
Okay, sorry.
Thank you. Yeah, I missed that as well. So
Let me take a look. Nope, giant is not one of the languages I speak.
Okay, well, we say it in common.
all right, fair enough.
All right, well,
It's the reason why we came down the mountain. My brother here, Kiro, is on a task to hunt down certain beasts, and one we've been tracking for weeks now down the mountain. And we lost track of him near the village. Seems we found the tracks again.
That's just fantastic. That's good,
Yes, it is.
good stuff.
It's a big. Try and show how big it is.
I'll kind of
And how
touch its
big I
hand
am.
and make it further. Wolf about this big.
There's these big spikes.
If
Nasty more.
Wonderful.
So,
If I'm to understand this correctly, you chased a big old nasty beast down that mountain there, and it came to our town.
Yes.
Well, I wouldn't let anybody else know about that, because might be in a mighty bit of trouble.
Right. Who are you? What's your names?
Oh, I'm
yes,
Trey.
And I'm May. No,
I'm Stamen Apatanarano Kiro. You can call Kiro.
that's a mouthful.
Kiro.
Sure. Yes.
From the distance, you guys can see the two. I'll say Naima with your perception. You can see the two elves from the restaurant. Not right close by, but they are casually walking by and looking in your direction.
hmm.
Hey.
Us? Hello.
Can we help? Can we help you?
Is that a genuine offer, or are you inquiring because we greeted you?
Well, I think it would be a common courtesy to ask if I can help you if there's an awkward situation. I think that's probably. Isn't that what we do, Haven? I'm sorry.
He's offering our expertise and offering our help. What have you?
And what, pray tell, are you experts in?
We are adventurers by trade.
This and that, I suppose.
Adventurers?
We travel the world, seeing all new sights, exploring. Oh, it's fun.
That sounds
Taking
cool.
notes. I take notes.
Do you? I take notes too. I actually have a notebook, but I haven't been outside the walls.
I've written a book, actually.
Push the book on my hip a little back. Just really? Well, isn't that just the funniest thing?
Anyways, what's the problem?
Well,
Wait.
in your time as adventurers, did you ever come across a missing person or two?
Oh, sure.
Then what steps would you take next
Definitely.
if you were looking for him? Say there was a missing person or two.
Of course. Definitely check out scene of the crime, or scene of where they were last, seen. Look for any clues there.
Okay, clues.
We'd want to gather all the facts.
But he
Definitely
looks
would
down
wanna
at the
gather all
drag
the
marks on the ground.
That would qualify as a clue, I believe. Have you
See?
tried following the tracks?
Well, see, I believe you came up upon us before that happened.
I see. Oh, my friends. Adventure awaits.
Well, lead by
I'll just
your
start.
expertise.
Walking in the way of the tracks.
Right. Is everyone following?
Yeah, I'll follow.
All right. As you
Wait.
head back past,
I
So
was
hold on.
told to report back as soon as I knew something.
I need my stuff.
So I'm going to
Just
do
like
that.
I'm
and-
gonna walk like 30
and a
feet, look
thin
behind
shirt.
me, see everyone just stop and like,
Hey,
uh,
Haven, they're not coming with us. They would, they're doing something.
No.
Just 5 minutes.
Yes.
do you want
Hurry
us
up
to
and
wait right
wait.
here for you?
Yes, just
Okay,
If
so
you-
fine.
shall all just wait here.
Yeah,
You know,
5 minutes,
Hero,
okay.
as you guys wait, Hero, you run back to go grab all your stuff.
I said back up.
Liz-
They're sick lowlanders.
you gather your belongings easily enough. May and Trey, you head back to the Rusty Acre, where you can see Ragnar like sitting there, bandana off. His hair's just like a curly mess. Sitting on a chair while Bridget hands him a glass of water. Oh, May, you be back. Where's the lazy bastard?
Well, I'm not so sure it's as much laziness as a lack of presence.
How do you mean?
Well, he's not home.
Well, where is he?
Go find that out.
Right, you do that. Yes. You, Trey, you'll go with her. You're a ranger. You're supposed to do that. That's your job.
Yeah, it's my
That's why we
job.
pay taxes in this town.
Exactly. Yep.
All right, good.
Yeah.
Good. You find him and you bring him back here.
Oh,
I can't do this without him. I'm a businessman. I'm not a cook.
yeah. He needs to get back to
You
cooking.
just calm yourself down, all right? You
Right,
take
right.
that water and some deep breaths.
We'll get him, mister. We'll bring him back.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got this.
Nice.
We
And he turns to Bridget. Have I ever told you the time I sailed the sea? When, like, as he like starts telling off this like sailor story as you guys like walk out. You wait a few minutes and Hiro and Naima rejoin you.
I would like to think like during the while they're gone and like with Havelock and I'm just, do you think this is like the time when other people offered to help us and they just kind of left, or like do you think they're coming back?
I'll kind of just lean down behind them, got my head in between both of them. Start. They'll be coming back. Don't you worry, Lowlanders.
I didn't think you could hear me. Okay, cool.
You
Just
know,
wanted
I'm
to
not
double check.
really used to people being that big.
Big boy.
As you all convene back together.
I'm not used to people being that big.
Yeah, I almost step on you almost.
I'll have to watch my step too. Jeez.
As you all approach the bridge to cross over the Gallimore River, you see a human guard, male, kind of thin, wiry-looking. Sorry, May and Trey. You would know this to be Liam. He often stands guard at the bridge, checking who comes in and out of town. He goes, Mr. Silverfin?
Hey,
Hello?
hey, how's it going?
Miss May?
Just going this
Oh,
way.
and, you found the big guys, I see.
Yeah.
Nice to see you again. Oh, and you, nods to both Havelock and Haven, not having met you guys yet. All right, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and he kind of marks a little notebook down on how many people are leaving the town.
All right. Hey, did you say hi to the big guys? I mean, they're just.
I met them a few days ago.
Yeah.
My fist bump.
There's a little late. Right. And you can, and every once in a while, you can see him just glance past you down the bridge towards the side that you guys are going. He's always glancing down that way.
Anything going on?
All right. Well, oh, what? No, everything's fine. Be safe, travels.
You haven't
Does
heard
that
from
part, like go right through here?
No, they looked like they went into the river.
Okay, right.
Have you heard from Bree and
but-
Gray?
No, I haven't.
No.
I haven't seen them in a few days.
All right.
All right. Well, safe travels. This is a pretty long wooden bridge. So it takes a good while to get across it. Lexi, was there something you wanted to say, or just making sure I didn't cut you off? Okay, just make sure. As you guys travel for a while, good 5, 10, 15 minutes getting across this bridge, you see in the distance a short, stout, dwarven woman in heavier set armor with a axe on her side. All right, state your business.
We're adventurers.
That's right.
Right.
Yes.
No.
Oh, we're on a retrieval mission.
Yeah. What she said.
Some of yours have wandered into our lands.
Well, seems like.
If it's
All
okay.
right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Well, get them out of there quickly. Thank you.
Havelock will wave to her and say thank you in Dwarvish as they walk by.
I'll look back and be like, hey. I'll say hey in Dwarvish.
To her,
Fuck
to
off my
me.
bridge.
To you.
Sorry, I lost track of my notes. Hold on. All right. The woods loom before you as you step off into a dirt road onto the soft underbrush of the forest floor. You can find the tracks pick up again on the other side of the river. The sunlight filtered through the canopy of the leaves above, casting dappled shadows across the ground. The air's cool and damp. It's fall right now, and the scent of pine and earth fills your nostrils. As you make your way deeper into the woods, the underbrush grows thicker and the trees taller. Can I get a marching order, please?
Oh, I'm not. I'm totally in the front now. I'm not living that down.
Then I would like. I don't really actually care what the order is. I just want to know who's in front.
Okay.
I'll be in
I
front.
I want survival checks while you're tracking.
Oh, actually,
I'll be
I'm
next
not
to
in front.
Kiro.
I'll take the middle.
It's an 18.
I'd probably be up there somewhere too.
Sure. You guys are all fighting for the front. You guys are all fighting for the front, and like
Havelock
May
is-
and Havelock's just
no.
like in the back. No, May and Havelock's just like walking with Naima in the back. As you make your way deeper into the woods, the underbrush grows thicker and the trees taller. Birds chirp and flit up overhead. The small animals scamper through the undergrowth. Occasional rustle in the bushes or crunch of leaves underfoot made your nerves prickle for anticipation of something at one point. You walk for what seems like hours. The only sounds of soft padding of your footsteps and the rustle of leaves and the gentle breeze. The path before you follow is winding and narrow, but your new elf friend seems to lead the way with confidence, deftly navigating around fallen trees and other obstacles. As the day wears on, the light begins to fade, and you realize you haven't found anything yet, and it is becoming nighttime, and you realize it might be necessary to start making camp for the night.
You guys
Excuse
really
me.
think they came this far?
I was just
It's
about
actually
to ask,
consistent.
do you really know where you're going? Do you know what you're doing?
I'm still following the trail, right? Just want to make sure.
Yeah, no, you're still following the trail. It's just
I will
it
point
takes
at
that.
that trail
It
and be
is
like-
going that long. Yeah.
It's going like no sign of your friends. You think this? Well, I guess it did come from their place, so it probably is them. But it's getting dark. You might need to-
Yeah.
As we stated before, it took us days, if not weeks, to track this beast down.
I almost had it.
Well,
Is this the track that you were following? Can we point out the track?
Yeah.
So the one they were traveling, or the one Haven is following, is clear.
But is it the same track that the big guys were following?
I mean, it's not the same exact tracks, but Naima is confident that it is the same beast.
Oh,
Well, if y'all are gonna start doing your camp thing, I'm just going to do my thing.
And over the next 10 minutes, I'm going to cast Alarm by taking some silver thread and winding it through the trees around the marked area.
Sounds good. You find a clearing. The party sets to work, pitching tents, starting a fire, gathering wood. The sounds of the forest grows louder as the night falls. But the warmth of the fire and the companionship of your new friends helps ease any fears. Who's going to take watch? I only need 3 for a full night. So we'll have Trey goes first,
Yeah.
Middle watch.
and then we'll go to Haven. And we'll,
Not me.
Havelock will take the third one.
I will.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Havelock.
Third?
Sure. You don't have to if Havelock's willing to do it. I only need 3. So, but Trey, give me. We'll go through this quick. Trey, give me a perception check.
Wow. A 9. I'm rolling. It's gonna be a
Nothing of-
campaign thing. So
Nothing of interest nothing of interest or danger piques you. It's a calm night. As your couple hours go by, you go by and you wake Haven.
Hey,
Oh, it's already my turn. Okay.
yeah,
Shit.
yeah, we-
All right, perception check, sir.
Perception. It's a plus 4. So, 12.
12. As a couple hours go by, an hour or so into your watch goes by, and way off in the distance, you see it. It's a quick flash of light, like almost like lightning. You're not sure, but there's no storm.
Does it look like it came from the sky or from like the horizon?
It's hard to tell. It's literally like deep into the woods. So it just kind of flashed behind the trees and whatnot. You know what I mean? And just lit up the forest for a minute
I'm
in the
gonna.
distance.
I'm not gonna do anything yet. If it happens
Cool.
again, I'll do something.
Sure. Say with a 12, you only see it the one time.
Probably just
you're-
in tricks on my eyes.
Sure. You wake up and you wake up Havelock.
Hey, you're up.
It even yes. I was just about to wake anyways.
Yeah, okay.
How was it?
Fine. I'll kind of point to the area where I saw the light, and I'm like, just
Mhm.
watch that area. I saw a light,
Curious.
Eh.
Okay. All
and
right.
I'm going to bed.
As you lay down to sleep, Havelock, will you give me a perception check?
16.
16. You don't see any flashes of light. You do hear the sound of a wolf far in the distance, in the direction that Haven told you to look at, but you didn't see any flash of light. But you do hear the sound of a wolf. What's up, Haven?
How long is each watch?
I do like 2 to 3 hours each one.
Okay.
6 to 8 hours, is what I consider a long rest.
That's why I said that I was pretty much already awake because we trance.
Right.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
only need 4 hours, so that's why I was asking.
Yep. No problem. You hear the sounds of a wolf in the distance. Sounds almost pained. But nothing else. Your watch goes fine. The next morning, you all set out refreshed and ready to continue the journey.
Are you guys hungry? I don't have anything to really
Yeah.
cook, but I got some some fish jerky. You want some? My mom made it. She makes it really good. I'll start giving it to anybody that wants it.
All right.
Thank you so kindly.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's really good.
do
You
need
know,
the,
you can get some. You can get some down at the market. My father has a stand there, and we sell it there. So you can back it down if you're interested. All right. I'm talking too much.
Just an observation. I do mean to share this. It was Haven said he saw he saw some sort of glimmer over there, and then I heard a wolf fall off. I think we're on the right track here. I think we're. I'm not. Observations.
They're pretty experienced adventurers, so I think we should listen to them, guys.
Yeah, we've been at this for what, like 3 months now?
It was a lot of traveling, but yeah, you're the tracker. I just take the notes.
Mm-hmm.
As you all continue.
Can I pick up the trail again?
Yeah. Sure. Give me a survival check.
I'll help him out.
Actually, that's a 19.
You continue the journey. The forest seems even denser now, and you can barely see the sky through the thick canopy overhead. But you press on, your senses alert for any signs of danger. As the days wear on, you begin to see even more signs of recent travel. You see a clearing in the distance. It looks like the trees have been cleared out. By nature or man-made, it's hard to tell. But in the distance, you can see the sight of fresh blood and what looks to be some bodies.
Is it Finn? It's not Finn, is it?
Let's get closer to see.
Does anybody watch it? So it opens, and where are the bodies in this? Are the bodies in the woods or in the clearing?
No, it's in the clearing. It's still a good couple hundred feet away.
Okay. Do I see any? Is there any sign of life around?
Gonna have to give me a perception check. You're pretty far away still. As it get closer to really see.
That's a hot roll. 24.
24. You can see several bodies in the distance, and then all of a sudden you see this bright flash of purple erupt from the center of that clearing.
I'm trying to do hand signals, like directing the guys. I'm young, so look. Turn around, look at them.
Look, immediately have an arrow in my bow and kind of look that way.
Yeah.
You can. So as you guys get, I'm assuming you're going closer.
Mm-hmm.
As you get closer, you can see what's up. Naima?
I'll be like 20 foot behind Kiro.
I'm just gonna push to the front.
I am going to stay in the tree line and hide behind a tree.
Fair enough. What you see is what looks to be like an opening, what looks to be like a cavern or sorts, but like in the ground, like an opening opened up into a cavern in the ground. This bright purple light kind of emanating out of the top of it. What you can see is several dead bodies, what look to be goblins, and what looks to be the corpse of a large wolf.
Corpse of a large wolf?
Corpse of a large wolf.
Oh.
Is this? I'm gonna
Ray.
go up to it.
I'll follow. Like,
as
5
you go up,
feet behind.
and as you guys approach to your right, you can see another body.
Is it Finn?
As you approach Trey, this is a half orc, and this is the body of Drog, the cook from the Willows Tree Inn, who went out looking for Rosie.
No.
Fuck.
And as you approach these bodies from the crater, that energy, this like spark of arcane energy, like crackles off as you see these constructs begin to crawl out of the hole, made of like purple crystalline, almost looks like they're made from crystals, like purple crystalline energy. You see 4 goblins, a large wolf, and a large half-orc. And you're all to roll for initiative, and click the Hourbar link if you haven't yet.
Oh boy.
Wait, so where are these coming from?
From the center crater, that's the
They
opening.
like crawl out. Oh shit.
Can't
No
do it.
chance.
Oh
Okay.
boy. Oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
I would say I'm.
Move yourselves wherever you think you would be. That's fine.
I'm in the front.
Who's right behind
Why
you?
is that music turning to something weird all of a sudden? Hold on a minute. What? I think I need to find a new
It's how
bot.
white
I think
boys
it's the bot.
dance.
I think it's the bot.
Yeah. High five.
Anyways.
Is that all the clearing, or is some of that trees?
The trees are off map, basically.
Oh, okay. Well then,
Like the tree line is. Yeah, it's fine. The tree line is basically like that edge of that clearing. Right there, you can see the bodies of the 4 goblins and the big wolf, and you can see the body of Drog, the half-orc cook.
Oh, I was over here. All right.
Yep.
I'm by Drog.
Update my notes on him.
And you can see this purple energy just kind of emitting from the cavern below. Right. I'm gonna do something on Owlbear to make my life easier. Give me 1 second.
All right.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm taking
while
the
you're
name off,
taking
Emma.
this second, we'll say tonight's episode is sponsored by Shop and D&D. For all your tabletop mini needs and wants, you can go to shopanddd.com and check them out. Shameless plug,
Alan,
but
do it, man.
Shop and D&D
And-
OnlyFans coming soon.
yeah, oh god, yeah. Jesus,
See what those
All right,
printers
then.
get up to.
there's so many unprimed, so
We
many
printed
unprimed miniatures.
Thing.
it's just all unprimed minis.
All right, 1 more second, sir.
You good?
Should have did this earlier, but I didn't think about it.
Mm-mm.
All right, what we got for initiative? Let's just start at the top. Kiro, give me what you got.
I got a 16.
All right. And Havelock.
4.
Rough. Naimon.
I rolled a nat 1. +1
So what?
for 2.
2. Haven.
Also a 16.
All right. What's your dex between the two of you?
I have a +2.
Hero?
Oh, +1. Sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna put you down at 15 just to keep Haven above you. May
8.
and Trey.
18. Or wait, 19. 19.
Nice.
All right. And we're just going to do that. All right. So starting off our initiative is me.
Oh,
Frick.
fantastic.
5, 10, 15. Coming up to you, Kiro. This large, and now I want to emphasize this as a large, like crystalline construct with vague coloring of the original coloring of this dire wolf that you guys have been tracking.
I just scream in its face as it runs.
It's going to run towards you, and it's going to make a... Oh, what is this? A bite attack. For a 7. Doesn't hit. So you
Not
bark,
hit.
you manage to like almost do like that, put your great club in its mouth and it like bites down on it and you keep its mouth open. Sparks of like purple energy like shake off of it. Well, that's his turn. That blows. Trey, you're up.
Oh, this guy's bigger than Kiro, right?
Oh, this wolf is bigger than Kiro, yes.
Also known as Hero.
Kiro. Hiro Nakamura. Yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna plant my
Your
eyes,
last name.
lock on, pick up its scent as I cast Hunter's Mark on it,
All right.
and nervously release an arrow. This one is not attached to a string.
Hunter's Mark is concentration, correct?
Yes, I believe so. Yes.
Hunter's Mark,
yes.
concentrate.
Okay,
Oh, nice.
that's a 11 to hit.
Sorry, 1 second. You were attacking the wolf, right?
Yeah.
All right. 11 does not hit.
Okay.
So as you fire your arrow, it hits it, but it just shatters off of its hide.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna go around the opposite side of his body, of the half orc,
5, 10. Oh yeah, 5, 10. Over here.
and then I'm gonna be like, Drog, I'm sorry, and I'm just gonna use the half orc as cover.
Nice. Sure, he's a pretty big half orc. So. Haven, you are up.
All right. Shit. I'm going to.
Hero, you're on deck.
Bonus action hex. We'll say this goblin right here.
D&D.
Goblin 1. I'm going to back up about 10 feet right here, and then release an arrow at goblin number 1.
All right. You run back and you like do kind of like a slide and turn as you knock an arrow and release it at the goblin. What do we get?
That's a 19 on die for.
Well, that hits. Just give me some
so
damage on Goblin A.
That is.
Why did I number them? They're lettered.
We're lettered, they're numbered.
No, they're lettered as well.
So that's
It's all good.
5 points from the arrow, and then another 5 from hex, so 10 total.
Solid. So you slide, you fire, you knock an arrow. It hits this construct square in the chest as it just explodes, and there's like this arcane like fizzle. It is dead. Again.
Okay, all right. We got this. Be calm.
Hell yeah.
Hero, you are up.
Oh, I scream in its face.
That's the opposite of what I said.
I'm casting
May, you are up
Wrathful
on deck.
Smite as
All right.
bonus action, and then I'm swinging at it.
All right.
So just big swing down overhead. That is a 19 to hit.
That will hit.
That's 11 points of bludgeoning damage and 1 point of psychic damage, and it needs to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save from the wolf construct. That's garbage. That's a 4.
All right, so it is frightened of me
Shit.
until the spell ends.
All right.
And then it can use its action to make another check. So I just overhand right into its
You
snout
can use its action for what? Sorry.
to retake the check. Otherwise, it doesn't
Gotcha.
get another check.
Yeah, you go over with your hair, your club, and you run the top of its head. Crystalline like sparks off of your club onto him. All right, May, you are up.
Okay. So May just kind of crouches back down behind the tree and she's super flustered. She takes out her book and she starts to flick through it a little bit and she goes, "Okay, calm down, May. That's what they taught you to do." And she's just going to hit her chest and cast Mage Armor.
Solid. All right. Anything else moving, or are you sticking where you are?
Nope, that's all I can do for this round.
Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Drog's construct standing over Drog's dead body looks down at you, Trey, and he's going to make an attack against you. He pulls out this like crystalline great axe, which you can see laying next to Drog's dead body.
Sweet.
Hey, roll garbage. I'm not using digital dice anymore tonight. It's a 9.
You can keep rolling those.
Deflect it with my bow.
Oh, it hits the body that
Solid.
you're hiding behind.
It hits his own body. Yeah, you deflect it with your bow deftly. That is all he can do. So it is now. Mouse, stop dying on me. It is now Havelock's turn.
Alrighty, so let's get some help on that big wolf thing. And he does a guiding bolt. The seems to radiantly come from like under his arm around his neck and kind of goes through his hand and kind of flings it. I gotta roll to get. Oh no, I rolled bad. That was an 8.
Again, it's it, but just like disperses across its crystalline body.
Not my best throw. Not my best throw. Okay.
Goblin boys are up.
Oh boy.
Can you do me a favor, Mike? Can you pick a square for Havelock to be in at the end of your turn? Thanks. I'm gonna do the same thing to Naima. I need to make the snapping a little bit more rigid. Anyways, okay. 5, 10, 15. All right. 2 goblins run up to you, Kiro, and they're both gonna make attacks at you.
Bring it.
There's a 1.
I keep those digital dice.
This digital's not doing it. 13. Both miss against you. They like hit you, Kiro, but
I don't
your
even
knee
see
armor.
it.
You know,
Yeah.
like it doesn't even bother you. Freaking A. Havelock, one is attacking you. If I roll shit on this next one, I'm moving to real dice. Yep. Okay, real dice it is. That's 11. We're done. We're done with that shit. All right. Cool. It is Naima's turn.
Finally. Right, seeing as my friend, Goliath friend over there is getting ganged up upon, I will stare at one of the motherfucking goblins. First, I will bonus action. I'll grab my orb out in my other hand as I'm holding the staff. And I stare into the orb. And as I'm staring into it, gusts of wind swirl around me. And everybody just see Norman lift 10 feet up into the air. And then I hold out the orb, my arcane orb, or known as Titan's Eye. And it begins to pulse. And it gets quicker and quicker. And an orb shoots out of it, pulsing as I cast Chromatic Orb.
Nice.
Against one of the goblins. Against goblin number 2.
Alright, give me a roll.
I need to roll to attack. It is green dice. That's a very dead goblin because that was in that 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
It's that one.
oh yeah.
And I just knocked out the hand finger.
Alright, well, give me some damage. I mean, he's definitely dead, but give me some damage.
The normal damage is 3d8.
Yeah, he's definitely dead, but just do it.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna channel Jeff and be like, I need to hear those numbers.
1 and 1.
Oh my god.
1, 1, and a 1.
That would still be 6. That goblin would still be just about dead.
And this will be
What's that damage?
lightning damage.
Solid.
So we have 2 1s,
Oh no.
2 8s,
Yeah, he's dead.
a 2 and a 5.
As this ball of lightning comes out of the Titan's eye, it just shatters this goblin into oblivion as these crystalline pieces just spread across the field and like disintegrate. Right.
That's my turn, as I am levitating there 10 feet.
All right. Hero. Wolf Boy's turn. He's going to shift right here. And he is going to use real dice.
Natural 20.
Yeah, right.
It was a 17. That's better than I've been doing. Plus 5, so it definitely hits you. I would still do digital for damage dice though. But Kiro, so you take as this dire wolf bites down on you, piercing through some of your chainmail. I need you to make, you're gonna love this, a strength saving throw.
You
Yeah. I rolled like garbage though, so 5.
Oh,
5. You are knocked prone.
All right.
Oh.
How much damage was it? You never said.
11.
11. Okay, I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance, my reaction, to reduce it. 2. That's a 6, 7, 8. So I take 3.
It is now Trey's turn, I believe. Yep, Trey, you're up. Haven, you're on deck.
I got a guy in front of me now.
Yes, you do. Big
hold
half
on.
orc construct.
Yeah. Can I move this? I can't
Can we
move it
pause
unless
for
the target
1
drops.
second?
All right. Shit. Right. Is he within melee of me?
Oh, yeah.
Ah! Pull my short sword out. Stab him.
All right. Give me a roll attack. Easy enough to do. Hold your bow in
No!
one hand and free hand pull out your short sword.
Yeah, or I just try to hit him with my bow. I mean, I think most of my melees are
No,
gonna
no, that's
be
fine.
along that. That's an 11.
11 does not hit.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. Well, 11 does not hit. You're right. I was looking at the wrong stats, but it still doesn't hit.
Okay.
Yeah, you made
shit.
it to the great axe half-orc construct blocks your short sword as it grins maniacally at you. Looks crazed in his eye. The man you once knew does not seem to be there.
Guys!
Obviously, his dead body's right there. All right, Haven, you're up.
That's it.
I'm gonna kind of look over. I'm just shit, kid, and I'll bonus action move my X onto the half orc, and I
All right.
will go ahead and make an attack. I think that'll hit 17.
17 hits.
Okay, so it's that's 8 on the arrow and 4 on the hex, so 12 total.
Most of this construct is destroyed, but half the face and arm is still there, and it is still reaching to attack Trey, but you have done a crushing blow against him.
Get out of there! That's it.
Right.
Froze. I am froze.
Hero, you are up next.
All right, I'm gonna use half
May,
my
you're on
movement
deck.
and stand up. I like sort of stand up with my great club. Jeez, can't speak. I'm just gonna swing down overhead attack again. Yeah, just swinging.
All right, give me an attack.
That's a 20 total.
Well, that'll hit.
It's a heavy D20. I heard that from here.
It's a giant metal one. Figured I should get the weight of the die to match the character. And I'm gonna pump a smite into it as well.
I have a question, rules-wise. Just because he's afraid of you doesn't mean he can't attack you, right?
He should have had disadvantage, but
He did have disadvantage. I rolled that. I just couldn't remember if I was like, oh crap, did
okay.
I not attack you? No, he
No,
had
yeah, you're good.
disadvantage. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That's gonna be 20 points of damage total.
Holy shit!
10 of it being radiant.
Half of this wolf's face is gone. It's still up, but half of its crystalline face is gone.
I'm
from that
just
attack.
grinning into it.
Your great club is like embedded in the stone crystalline body, and like you take it out and it's like crumbled. The mouth is still there, but half the like upper part of its face is gone.
You're mine.
May, you were up.
I'm gonna take a deep breath. I am going to step out around the tree. And I am going to gather every ounce of courage that I have and cast Witch Bolt at the big scary thing.
All right. Give me an attack roll.
That's a 14.
14. That's just what you needed.
Okay. All right. There's 1 point of lightning damage.
Rough. But this like chain of lightning wraps around the neck of this wolf construct as you have successfully cast Witch Bolt, and you are concentrating, correct?
And does that mean that you would like me to make a concentration check?
No, I just want to know that you're concentrating. Yeah, make a concentration check, please. Thank you.
12.
Not a bad one. You're fine. A slight shift, but you managed to get it back into control. and you are behind everyone as well. All right, it is Drugs Construct's turn. He's going to make another attack against Trey. Wrong character, Tim. Yep, that's still a 9. So you managed to just dodge this half-orc's onslaught.
I like roll to my side and I'm real thin, so he just stabs in and I roll back.
All right, and now it is Havelock's turn. You got a goblin next to you and a big wolf in front of you.
Yeah, I have to get in between them if I want to go to the wolf. He's gonna run up to the goblin, have that face to face, and his warhammer. He's just gonna wing it around. He still has his shield out, and that is going to be a 12 to hit.
12 hits.
Okay. And that is 7 bludgeoning damage.
As you kind of like Thor's hammer, like whip your warhammer around and go right underneath the jaw, it just shatters.
Boom.
Right, it is the Goblin Construct's turn, which that one is now dead. Kiro, it's gonna shift over here, so it's flanking you.
Nice.
Which is absolute garbage. It's just like this little goblin has been attacking you from the beginning of this fight, but it's just hitting your armor and doing nothing. So that's cool. Naima, you're up.
Do it.
I don't want to take glory away from Kiro, but it's fucking him up, so I'm gonna have to do it. I look down. Well, how big is this wolf construct? Am I face to face to it now, or am I still a little bit
his
higher?
face is mostly gone, but he's a bit higher than you. He's taller than Kiro is.
I just look straight at it. All about again. And there he goes.
Oh yeah, we were waiting.
My magic make hero disappear.
At least once or twice per game.
Yep. I'll cast a chromatic orb against it.
Okay.
You're
within 5 feet of it, Naima, so I'm gonna have to have that at disadvantage.
Yep, no worries. I just lost the dice somewhere. I'll pick up a second scale though, so. With disadvantage, that is a 9 plus 4 or 13.
13 just misses.
Oh. Oh, that hurts because we're so early on. I can't do anything else.
He is going to turn to you after, unless you're going to do something else.
I will. I'll drop down, move back, go back up 10 feet.
All right, so yeah, you're going 10 feet into the air, so he can not reach you. So he's
so for my bonus action thing, I can only levitate 10 feet in the air.
Yeah,
I can't go above that.
Yeah, no, I know. He can't attack within more than 10 feet, 5 feet. So you're out of his reach.
Yeah, I'll just levitate up. Get out of his range.
So I hate to attack him when he's not here, but
he can do it, man.
He usually comes back by now. Well, I'm gonna do it anyways.
This is the end of Kira.
Right. Does hit him because I rolled an 18. So when he comes back, remind him that he takes 13 points of damage.
Ouch!
That's rough. That's rough.
Ouch!
So,
I'm not gonna lie. I think that puts him down.
Yeah, he might be
I think
down.
I think he is down. I think he is down. Oh, let's find out.
He's back.
Hey Noah. If you hypothetically took 13 points of damage, where would you be at?
I hypothetically would not take that much damage. I would take 6 less than that
Nice.
and take
Good.
7 points instead and be at 10.
Okay, can fix that
Yeah,
down.
good job.
Um,
I also need you to make a strength saving throw.
okay.
Excuse me.
Chance, can you move your mic a little bit? I think I'm getting you breathing.
Alright.
Sorry.
16.
You succeed. He does not knock you prone.
He bites down on me and I just kind of let him and I put my foot back and just push into it.
Nice. Mr. Silverfin, you are up. Haven, you're on deck.
Guy's still up in front of me, right?
Yep.
All right, like crab walking back. I don't know. Trying to stab him.
Roll me an attack.
Hey, that's a 21
That hits. Give me some damage.
for 3 points of damage.
Hey, buddy, you know how many points you needed? 3.
Yeah!
This thing goes down to attack you, and you literally are lying on the ground, and you just hold your scimitar up, and it falls into its chest and just shatters around you. It was all flavor, so you can get up without ruining your movement.
Yeah.
He is dead.
If he's dead,
Dude,
and
dude.
there's no imminent threat, real close to me, I'm gonna focus
Not at
back
all.
on the battlefield and prepare myself for my next turn.
All right, Haven, you are up.
Seeing, this
Hero, you're on
poor
deck.
kid no longer being tormented by dead half-orc, I'm gonna bonus action move my X over to the direwolf, and I will release an arrow.
Right.
Where did my D20 go?
Kill that bitch.
That is a 15 to hit.
That hits.
3 plus 2 is 5, plus 6 is 11 points of damage total.
So as you fire this arrow, Kiro and Naima Kiro and just Kiro because Naima's up in the air. This arrow, you almost in slow motion watch it go by and enter the head of this construct where you hit it in that spot, and it just goes through the body, and as it goes through the body, it just shatters and disappears in front of your eyes. And then there was a lonely goblin.
I kind of
And Kiro, you're up next.
I look over to Haven and as I'm kind of looking at him, I'm just right next to me.
Sorry.
Okay. For a 12.
You're attacking who? Sorry.
That goblin. I just staring at Haven with a
Oh
curious
yeah, the
look.
goblin. You hit the goblin. You hit him.
Yeah, for 13. No, 12 points.
You just look at Haven and you just smash this goblin, and that has been attacking you this entire time, and you just shatter him. As you all breathe a sigh of relief as the imminent danger is clear. You still see this purple light emanating from this cavern below, and you hear a shriek And let's take a break.
Woo!
All right.
yeah.
Oh, that was great. We all stopped, look at each other, and then just all up
Shit.
towards the hole. Shit.
Shit.
Yeah.
This is
Oh, you're
muted.
muted.
I'm muted.
I don't know why,
10,
but I'm
15 minutes.
starving.
We'll see you then.
I need food.
All right. Muted. bringing it back, boss. All right, okay. All right, and there we go.
Keeping us on track.
Yep.
Okay, welcome back. So as the battle calms, you hear a shriek from the center of the cavern opening where you see the purple light emanating from.
Are these shards that how these constructs blew apart? Are they still on the ground?
Well, they dissipated after being destroyed.
Okay.
Well, all right, I'll go do it, and I'll kind of look over the edge into the
Well,
pit with the purple light coming out of it. Why not?
Sure. As you make your way to the opening of the cave, a foul smell assaults your senses. Down, and when you look down, you can see what seems to be a broken stone. Oh, stupid music. Anyways, you see a broken stone altar, which is surrounded by arcane etched stones. The altar seems to be activated, and a purple energy fills the altar. It's clear some sort of ritual has taken place here. Other than that, from that opening, you'd have to be in it to really see.
Are the runes in like a specific language, or?
What languages do you speak?
I speak Abyssal, Common, Elvish, and Undercommon.
No.
Okay.
I'll walk up next to Haven and at the edge look down. What do you see, Lowlander?
Well, these runes here, they're magic, and it seems like there's been some type of ritual. Remember the dead bodies out there and the guys that we just fought? I think that's the product of whatever happened to us.
Foul magic.
If I had to wager a guess, I'd probably say necromancy, but let me take a little peek-see. And
By all
I'll
means.
lean over and make an arcana check to see if I can determine the nature of the runes.
Sure. Give me an Arcana check. It's hard to see from this distance because it is a good ways down. It's gonna be a kind of a high check, high DC.
I speak Common, Giant, Orc, or Primordial. Do I recognize any?
You do not.
12.
Hard to say from this distance. It's nothing like you've ever seen before.
Unfortunately, I do think I'm going to have to get a little bit closer.
All right, let's head down.
Is that really?
Do that.
Do we really gotta go down there though? I mean,
So why don't you seem?
Do you
like
see
a
Finn down there?
capable- what does he look like? Half elf, you said, right?
yeah.
Any half elf down there?
Not that you can see. Not from this angle.
I don't
I'm
see
not gonna.
anything, but
Well, then we gotta go down there and find him because he's not up here, and he's got to be somewhere down there. Plus, none of the bodies up here look like Rosie, do they? Voice in the sky.
All these are goblins, plus besides the wolf and then half orc.
Well, we're
I'll
Hey, did
still
you guys
pretty
say there
far
was
from our
some-
goal.
Did you say there was some writing down there?
yeah.
Let me
No idea what the hell it is.
let me go take a peek.
I'm gonna cast Mage Arm on myself.
Okay.
As winds just start swirling around me in a protective ward.
You do hear
Mhm.
another shriek, and in common you hear, "No, get away! Stay away from us!"
Why?
Hero, you're muted.
Is it coming from the cavern?
Yep.
So I'm just gonna pull out a rope, wrap around my arm, drop it down, and start letting people
Yeah.
down.
How far down did
and
you say
I'm
it was?
It's probably like 20 feet let down.
Adventurers first.
Yeah.
Of course.
and
All right, hey, Block, let's go.
I'll take a step
Um,
and then I'll stop. Let you guys go first.
I'm also just gonna do a
Uh,
divine sense as they're going down.
Remind me what Divine Sense does, because I always forget.
Celestial, fiend, undead, 60 feet.
I'm gonna say you get a sense. So I'm gonna say you get flashes of undead.
Okay.
But like it's like cutting in and out.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
My music stopped, but it's not important. Okay, so who's going down first? Kiro? I mean Naima?
As I say, as I'm going down with behind our two lovely adventurers here, as I get down, I'm going to hold my Titan Sword to my chest and I'm going to use 2 of my sorcery points to regain a spell slot.
And before Haven goes down first, Havelock's just gonna pat him on the back and cast guidance on him. Like, you got this, buddy. You're gonna do this. You're gonna be great. You're gonna be great.
all right.
As you go down, like I said before, in the center of the cave, you see like a broken stone altar, which is surrounded by the arcane runes etched into the stone. The purple energy doesn't seem to do anything to you as you go down, because you do end up like touching it and being really close to it as you go down into the opening. And when you get down there, in the distance, you can see 2 figures in the distance. You can see a half elf leaning up against a rock, slightly bloodied and hurt. And you can see a really elderly halfling with curly, sprawled white hair that everyone except for Haven and Havelock would recognize as Rosie. And May and Trey, you would recognize the half elf to be Finn. But that's not the most unsettling thing you see. The most unsettling sight is the man in tattered rags who is bent over the altar. His hands are twisted into claws, and he's covered in blood. He's breathing heavily, like he seems to be in a trance-like state. As you cautiously go down, draw your weapons, ready for whatever dangers may come. The man snaps out of his trance and turns to face you, his eyes wild and unfocused. And he snarls as he lunges towards you, his clawed hands at the ready. I'm going to say it's 11 o'clock. I want to end a little early tonight for multiple reasons. A, it's daylight savings for us Americans, and it just feels like a good point to stop.
Yeah.
Oh man. Find
So-
out next time.
Yes. Find out in 2 weeks in Arcanus Rebirth, where, you fight some more.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Andy, you're muted. I can't hear you.
I'm fucking muted. God damn it. I just had a good pitch going for a mic about how if someone wanted to find out and they're like watching on YouTube replay the
know.
next day,
These great streaming platforms tend to have this way that you can follow, like, or subscribe. Usually there is a notification bell. You just click that and it'll give you a notification when we come on.
Well, he
There
says.
you go.
All right, well, we love you. Thank you for coming to us on Chapter 1 of
Fuck yeah.
Arcanus Rebirth. And let's see if I don't TPK them next time.
Yeah,
Tune in to
Hell
find
yeah.
out.
Woo!
Let's do this.
All right.